What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today we have to go over Optimism, which is OP. We haven't went over this inside of a long time, so we're going to go over it again. And they've actually been ramping up and speeding up here with the prices. So we're going to talk about that as well. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. And also check out the other channel, Marcellus Clips. If you want to see small clips of these videos, you can definitely go ahead and check that out. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's get straight to it. So let's talk about optimism here. And as you can see, this is the optimism chart. In the last 24 hours, it has been going up. We are now up 14.7% in the last 24 hours on optimism. But yeah, the last 7 days, only down 1.5%, but still up 27.5% for the last 30 days. And if you look at the overall, optimism is really only 589% up from its all time low. When you compare it to other things, optimism, I think it may be undervalued for what it is. So I think optimism is going to be like where Polygon is. And if we're talking like rankings, for like CoinGecko and stuff like that. But I think we can actually get optimism up here into like the top 30s, top 20s. I think it is a top 30, top 20 type of coin. And I don't think that it's really well represented right now. I think it's undervalued, and I think it's underappreciated as well. I'm not seeing a lot of YouTubers talking about optimism. That's why I'm here making this video, because I used to make a lot more optimism videos, but it's been a little while. But now I'm making another one because I see a lot of people aren't talking about optimism, like no one's noticing it. But we're up 14.7% inside the last 24 hours, and we're also always updating the community on the Twitter and all over for optimism. So the community is still strong, and the developers are still working on optimism, and it's still a good project for developers. So I think this is like a safe space in the Web3 space where we just have a bunch of people flocking over to optimism. So I'm really glad that we do have optimism out here. And if anyone's wondering what optimism is, Ethereum scaled is pretty much all you need to know. Is a layer 2. So Optimism is a low cost and lightning fast Ethereum layer 2 blockchain. So this is pretty much mean it's being built upon Ethereum to make it more efficient. So you can see over here, fast, stable, scalable Ethereum. Optimism is a fast, stable, and scalable layer 2 blockchain built by Ethereum developers for Ethereum developers. So built as a minimal extension to existing Ethereum software, and Optimism's EVM equivalent architecture scales your Ethereum apps without surprises. If it works on Ethereum, it works on Optimism at a fraction of the cost. And as you know, Ethereum costs for gas fees, sometimes it could be like $60-$100. I was about to do a transaction earlier. I was looking at it. I was like a few $1,000s. Okay, you're paying $60 to $100 in gas fees. That could be crazy, especially if the gas fees is like during a peak time of the day, and then you just have high gas fees for a transaction that's not even worth it. So that's what happens a lot of time with Ethereum, and what Optimism does, it pretty much helps stop that with way lower gas fees and all that good stuff, and way faster transaction speeds. So as you can see here, gas fees saved 1 billion plus, on-chain value 1 billion plus, distributed to public goods 1 million plus. And you can see over here the Ethereum experience at 10 times the speed. So it's just like Ethereum, but it's 10 times the speed. And yeah, Optimism is a pretty cool platform here. So I would definitely say, if you want to come over here, maybe you're a builder and you want to build on Optimism, or maybe you just want to bridge to Optimism. Maybe you just want to do some kind of swaps here. But I think Optimism is a good choice too for people who just want to buy and hold like me. Personally, I'm not going to be building anything on Optimism. So I think it is pretty cool what they're doing with the building. But me personally, I'm just going to buy and hold. And like I say, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. No type of crypto expert at all. But me personally, I think it is good to hold projects like this where developers come around. Like, you just got to think about it. The developers are uplifting each other while they're creating this project. So it's like it's a project for developers. It was developed for developers, and they're going to make sure that it succeeds. The reason why a lot of people do stuff like farming, mining, staking, is to earn that revenue or whatever they're doing. And the same thing here for developers. They develop coins like this, they get a good amount of coins. They start developing more projects, they start to get more known, they start to get more coins as they keep going on with their developments. So I think there's a lot to this, and I think it's good to hold a project that developers are really rallying behind, because developers rally behind OP like crazy. Now, the first thing that you want to see here with Optimism, we did get rejected all the way up here at 3.19. So we got rejected out there. Right now we're at $2.81. and it looks like we're probably going to try to make our way back up here. But if we get rejected again, then we probably actually will hit the support down here because we got saved. We didn't quite hit the support, but then we started to go back up. And then now we're probably going to end up hitting the support if we get rejected up here for this $3.19 area. So then we could come down here to the support at $1.89, which wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think it's just going to straight pull all the way back down there because this is all the growth we've been building since the start of this year. So I don't think it's just going to pull all the way back down there like that. So I think we actually do have the possibility of breaking past this resistance the next time we get all the way up there. If you look at it from the 15-minute chart, it looks a little bit different, but it's still, technically the same. We still just have this same barrier that we're trying to pass all the way from right here, $2.82, all the way past here, $3.20. And yeah, that's just the barrier that we're trying to pass here with optimism. But yeah, overall, I think this is going to be a good year. 2023, I think, is going to be the year for crypto for altcoins. I think that 2023 is probably going to be the bull market, the beginning of it. We also got to think that the Bitcoin halving coming in for next year, and like I think March. But yeah, for next year and leading up to the bull market, like literally like a whole year before that, we should be pumping leading up to this whole Bitcoin halving. So I think this is a good start. And honestly, it's good to have coins like Optimism inside of your wallet. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Me personally, though, I will probably end up picking up some more Optimism. If it goes down a little bit, I'll probably pick some up. But right now, I'm just kind of waiting to see if we get rejected at this resistance. Because if we continue to go, then it's definitely going to go a little bit higher, possibly even up to $4, which would be crazy to see. We're seeing some bullish signals here on the oscillator. So the selling has pretty much started to slow down. Now you can see the buying speeding up, which is why it says bullish down there on the oscillator. But yeah, I definitely think that we do have the possibility of breaking that resistance up there at $3.20. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, I'll be back with another video.